Anyway.
Oh yeah, back to Arcane.
I don't know if the audience saw all the conversation that we just spent 2 minutes talking about, but regardless, are you ready to finish Arcane forever?
Ooh, so you didn't need to add that last word right there.
It's the end of the series finale.
I'm ready, but I'm also not. I get a little sad at the end of our shows.
I do too. I hate endings. I said the same thing when we watched Andor. I hate endings because I hate feeling like something is gone, even though I could always rewatch the show whenever
It's
I
not the
want
same.
to. It's not the same.
No, it's not. You'll never get back that first time reaction. Are you ready?
I think so. You want to do rock, paper, scissors one last time for Arcane?
Yeah. Honestly, we've done it the whole time and I forgot. I thought we were just going to jump in the episode. I forgot.
I mean, we don't have to. Should we throw a curveball at them and just not do any of our intro?
Whoa.
You want to flip a coin for it?
I do.
Roll a dice for it?
Let's roll a dice for it. You have your D4 out still?
I mean, I can roll back there and get one.
Roll back there and get one.
My headphones don't stretch far enough, so...
Again, I am not asking, I am demanding, Allison.
Kill yourself. Okay, so what is it? Evens or odds? And evens we do the intro, or odds we do the intro?
I say odds we don't do it because it's out of the ordinary. It's odd.
Meg, give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1, roll.
That's a 2. We still have to do the intro.
Damn it! So close. All right. Put them up.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I had to pull the old classic. I had to do it.
Eyes closed?
Yep.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shit. I almost did scissors again. I'm like, she won't do it again.
Wouldn't I? For all the marbles.
Ooh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, so not the last one.
Allie's a fucking liar.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn it.
The finale of your show, Allison. It is all yours.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Rated MA. As always, I'm Allie, and this is Meg, and today we are finishing Arcane, the series finale, 209, The Dirt Under Your Nails. I'm sad to see this show go. I love this show a lot. I'm going to miss a lot of these characters. I'm going to miss going through these moments with my bestie over here. But we are excited because the end of this show means the beginning of a new chapter. The next time you all see us will be for the Mighty Nine next week by the time you guys are watching this. So I am very excited to get into Mighty Nine coming soon, but I'm sad to see Arcane go. I think Meg is too.
I am, but I'm sure you're not going to miss having to put out 2 versions every week.
Yes, I will not miss that. Meg and I take notes. You guys should know this by now. We're going to talk about it at the end of the episode. We have Patreon, which is what we were just referencing, where you can watch better edited versions of these videos and potentially future content. Anything else?
No. I'm good.
Okay. We're going to watch the finale of Arcane. Cool.
I love her hair spread out like that. Is that gasoline?
Yes. I really like the way Liquid looks animated. It looks so cool.
It does. I love it.
Oh, she destroying Silco's place?
Yeah.
The last drop, maybe?
I think it's Silco's office.
Yeah, but wasn't his office in the last drop? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was cool. Echo?
What? He's able to stop her.
Do you know how mad I'd be if I was trying to commit suicide and someone kept rewinding time to stop me? I'd be so mad.
You're too late, Echo.
Jinx.
This is hysterical, but also very sad.
I think I'm just gonna sit here a minute. I'll catch my breath.
Is her hair cut?
It is. She cut it off.
No matter what happened in the past. It's never too late to build something new. Someone worth building it for.
Oh. You see how hard she's been crying? Her mascara is just all down her face.
You know what it looked like? It looked like a V and an I, though. It looked like Vi.
Oh, man. Animators, you clever sons of bitches. Everything is so intentional.
Dude, Mel is so cool with her new
Viktor's at the center of all this.
markings.
She is. I love it. It's gorgeous.
I know.
Hi, Viktor.
Not the dead wife flashback. Okay, this is something that I know because I've seen it online. When Jayce remembers Viktor, he remembers Viktor smiling at him, but he doesn't.
Oh. It shows kind of how our minds work, huh?
Oh. Who is she carrying? I don't know how, but I like completely forgot that like Noxus was invading Piltover. Oh, that's the Jinxer.
Oh.
Oh, she died. Now, what the hell is that?
Oh? Is that...
Oh.
Oh, this is
Okay,
not
that's
good.
a sick as hell weapon, though. That weapon design is dope.
Wait.
She took that stuff from Rictus that absorbs arcane blasts, so she's absorbing it.
Oh my god.
Why is Vi not in any, like, armor? Why is she just in, like, a tank top?
She's like, I don't need it.
Oh. Is that Viktor? No, that's not Viktor. I thought it was Vander at first, but I was
thought
pretty sure
that
he was dead.
But the scientist, the doctor, says don't let the experiment die, right?
No, that's a fucking ogre. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, he's taking the hex gates apart. They're like drawing out this weapon too much. They're gonna fucking fire and miss just like Vi and Jayce did in like episode 2. Oh, Loris, no! Oh, this guy that we met last episode. Why would a sniper get down low? I'm actually kind of sad that he died.
Yeah, I liked him.
He didn't do a whole lot, but I did like him a lot.
I'm gonna be honest here. I wish he lived more than Maddie. Oh. Did he just get shot right
In the neck.
Ooh. He's not gonna make it. Oh, it's stuck.
Oh no.
Now who the hell did that? Oh.
This music is crazy. I'm into it though.
Maddie?
Yeah.
That fucking bitch. I knew I didn't like her. I knew it.
Yeah. That was unfortunately one of the main spoilers I got for this season was that Maddie was a traitor. If I'm remembering correctly, she's from Noxus. Maddie is. I think that's what it says on her wiki page is that she's from Noxus.
Oh my god.
So I think because I'm pretty
Let's get this over with.
Oh. Kate just got stabbed.
I did appreciate your warmth.
Bitch, fuck you.
Oh, the shield. You know what?
Bye, bitch.
Yeah, literally. Bye, bitch. See ya. Never liked you anyways.
Yes, Mel Medarda, let's fucking go.
There is nothing to gain from this senseless bloodshed.
Now what the hell is that?
Now that's Jinx.
That is Jinx.
Whoa, look at her outfit.
I know. Is she in a blimp?
Badass.
Come on, baby, let's go, Echo. Echo the firelights.
I love how she always makes such a colorful entrance. I love that about Jinx.
Jinx plus the firelights team up is cray.
Right?
I fucking love the firelights, man. They're so cool. I would watch a whole show about the firelights.
Oh, yeah.
Her and that goddamn Gatling gun. Cool angle, dude.
This is everything I ever wanted.
Awesome. Ooh, Mel actually using some magic.
Is he gonna launch that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so nothing was in it though.
Where's Viktor? Is this a Trojan horse kind of thing?
They had to have wanted her to do that. That had to have been the plot.
Where is Viktor?
Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to Jayce.
Shocker.
Can't keep those two guys apart from each other, am I right? Whoa.
Pleased to see you.
Oh. The evolved. That's right.
Oh.
Look at the price of your ambition. You've sacrificed everything. You are no Medarda.
You remember.
Good.
Up and fight.
All right, Kate.
I'm not gonna lie. I love Caitlyn now.
Yeah, you know what? Caitlyn's kind of redeemed herself for me. She was really fucking annoying me for a while, but she's all right.
Beginning of season 2, insufferable. Now, yes.
Yeah, for like 6 episodes worth of season 2. I gotta admit, Mbessa got like a cool fit. Never mind, Mel's fit's cooler. Never mind, Mel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for speaking out of turn, Mel. Yeah, Mel's drip is unbelievable.
Remember how you said he'd probably die? Oh.
Oh, that is Vander. Yes, cool shot.
Another good use of slow-mo. This show does it so well.
It does slow-mo so good. It's because it doesn't overuse slow-mo. And even though they use it like several times a season, it's always worth it.
It is. It's never like, oh, maybe they shouldn't have used that. It's like, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Not the second time the Arcane Towers messed up.
not them hitting the towers.
No.
They flew a plane into the towers. Seems familiar.
People deserve to choose their own fates.
Choice is false.
I love that Jayce is still just like, like unhooking everything up.
We can be of one mind.
Damn, all that work he did, Viktor said, You know how I feel
Not
about
that.
eyeball stuff. You know how I feel about eyeball stuff.
Come on, Mel.
Oh my god. Guys, I feel really weird about eyeballs.
Now! no mercy.
Oh.
You were quite a thorn.
What are they doing? Oh,
That was amazing.
What are you doing?
is she gonna finish her off?
Yeah, probably.
I see your face, deceiver. Sly girl.
She taking them both out? What?
Did she just go like Super Saiyan?
Wait,
I think she just killed them both.
I think she did.
But now the Noxians follow Mel.
Could you imagine if that was just the end?
Be a crazy ending. We get no resolution on Viktor and Jayce.
Nothing.
Oh, honey, I don't think you're supposed to be wherever the fuck you're at.
No. Where?
Is she sideways?
No.
Where is she? What's the dimensions here?
Wait.
They're inside the hex gates,
Yeah.
I think.
Looks like you shouldn't have come back.
Damn, she like buzzed her head.
Yeah, her hair kind of like Vi's in a way.
I'm always with you. Even when we're worlds apart.
Stop this insanity, Viktor.
That is precisely my intention.
Why he got a freaky ass arm coming out of his back?
You got a claw.
When your mind is open,
Oh! Where are we going? Bitch, unhand me.
Why he's standing there? What?
Oh, is he fast as fuck?
Yeah.
Hate that. I love the muffled sound.
Yeah. Not them flying around the fucking room fighting each other.
This is crazy. Was there a face in the explosion? Did you see that?
I think so.
It kind of looked like a smiley face or something. Now, where are you two chuckle fucks going?
The chuckle fucks.
Look, they're in the way. Like, bro, I'm trying to kill my dad real quick. Can you get out of my way, please?
Whoa.
Hey, you know, Viktor could have thrown you off the side. He dumped you elegantly at the top.
the sublime intersection of order and chaos.
You know, I don't think that's good, Allison. I don't think this is good.
Oh, you don't think this is good?
No.
You don't think this is normal or fine?
I think it's a little off. No, why is it grabbing them like that?
Uh-oh.
Whoa, that's kind of a cool shot, though.
It is so cool. Meanwhile, Echo is not
Echo.
even aware of what the fuck is happening.
He's like, huh?
Echo, wake up!
Oh.
He looks so cool. Jayce with the white hair. Save me, Jayce with white hair.
Whoa, look at Viktor!
Yeah.
I want a print of that.
I know their minds, Jayce.
He sounds more like himself in here.
You've always wanted to cure what you thought were weaknesses. Your leg. But you were never broken, Viktor. There is beauty in imperfections. An inseparable piece of everything I admired about you.
Echo.
Let's go, boy savior. Let's go, boy savior.
Bro got clotheslined.
Hitting that at terminal velocity would kill him.
Isn't this the pose that Jayce was in too, like during the apocalypse scene?
Yes. This is where the other Jayce failed. That is ominous. Oh, come on, Echo.
Oh, come on. No, 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 no.
Oh no. Is he doing more than 4 seconds?
I think so. I mean, either way, you know, if it goes wrong, he loses. If it doesn't, he loses.
But he's also buying Jayce time.
Mm-hmm.
That is so fucking sick.
Sick.
That device can't be.
Amazing.
Viktor?
Viktor. Oh, it broke the hold he had on everybody, not just
I
Jayce.
thought I wanted us to give magic to the world. All I want is my partner back.
Oh.
Why do you persist?
Because I promised you.
Shut up.
Why did you ever give me this? Why?
I thought I could bring an end to the world's suffering. All that remained were fields of dreamless solitude. There is no prize to perfection, only an end to pursuit. In all timelines, in all possibilities, only you
Oh.
can show me this.
He's free. Why am I tearing up at this?
You must go, Jayce.
We finish this together.
What?
This art style is so cool.
This is so cool. Come on, guys. Oh. What? Did they just Romeo and Juliet it?
Yeah. Oh!
Oh!
Ow! Ow! Good God.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Hurry, you can make the other ledge!
Girl, leave him. Run. Go.
Oh.
That is so unnecessary.
No.
Always with you, sis.
No. No, 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 Jinx, no. You're fucking kidding me.
If I could just lay my head down and rest, I could finally be free. Maybe
Oh my gosh.
land where nothing can grow. I used to have a lot of hope. I know this world is a wasteland. Go, go.
What's that?
If I understand it, I think it's they put in the names of people that were lost.
The exaltation of every triumph is more than one should bear.
That's where him and Jinx sat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Please don't be a crystal in there.
I think it's a crystal.
Ooh, her makeup is killer.
She looks cool with an eye patch.
She does look good with an eye patch. It's hard to pull off.
Is that? Are you still in this fight, Violet?
The scar through her tattoo's
Under
cool.
your nails, Cupcake. Nothing's gonna clean me out.
That's really cute. And that's Arcane.
And that is Arcane.
We lost a lot of people this episode.
Yeah, we did. Although, depending on who you talk to, they might not actually be dead. There's theories that Jayce, Viktor, and Jinx are all still alive.
That is very interesting to me. Because, like, Jinx kind of blew herself up.
Apparently, I was looking for it, but I myself did not see it. But apparently, right before she explodes with Vander, there's like a streak of pink that indicates that she ran and left.
Oh.
So there's a theory that she escaped from the initial explosion. And I guess at some point in the story, I don't remember when this was, so don't quote me on this, but at some point in the story, I think it was like maybe the first episode when Powder sees the like airships and the blimps.
Mm-hmm.
She makes a joke where she's like, I'm going to fly one of those someday. And then the last shot of the show is an airship flying away. So there's people that theorize that she survived. So I don't know. She could be.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, Meg, that was Arcane.
It's done.
What'd you think of the show as a whole?
I like the show. I do really like the show. I think the animation style is gorgeous. Of course, when it came out, it was one of a kind at its time.
It still is one of a kind.
Yeah, still is one of a kind. I mean, other studios have tried to kind of, I think, go the direction of these sorts of animations. I mean, especially like people have also tried to copy Spider-Verse.
Yes, very true.
I love the show. As we've talked about in the second season, it kind of did stray a little bit from, Jinx and Vi. We felt like Vi was kind of more of like a
Side character, yeah.
but overall, I think it was great. This episode, I did tear up a few different times, especially with Jayce and Viktor.
Yeah.
All I want is my partner, and that really killed me. I really enjoyed this show. I really did. I was kind of hesitant with people how they said season 2 was, but I enjoyed it.
I mean, given the feedback that I heard, I was aware of Jayce and Viktor's entire story. I had seen that last scene with them, that like 5-minute scene where pretty much everything from Jayce like kneeling to like the hand coming, and he had Viktor's fingerprints as like a crown across his forehead, to Echo throwing the time machine to stop him. So I had seen that scene before
It
several
was my
times,
first
in fact.
time.
Yeah, and I'm really glad. I hope that I never spoiled that for you.
Nope.
So that's great.
You did not.
Because that is one of my favorite scenes in the show. When we talked in season 1 about the art style, I kept thinking, I was like, man, wait till you see Viktor as the Machine Herald in the Astral Sea with Jayce. Like that shot where you were like, I need that as a screensaver. That is the exact shot I was thinking of every time we've talked about how beautiful the animation is, because it is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. But yeah, I knew Jayce and Viktor's story. I knew Maddie was a traitor. I knew that Vi and Caitlyn survived, although I knew Caitlyn was blinded, and I knew that Mel became a mage. I was pretty sure she killed her mom. I figured she would kill her mom. And I knew that, unfortunately, I knew that Jinx was going to die. That was one of the things that was spoiled for me before we even talked about watching the show, which I wish hadn't been spoiled for me, because I think my reaction would have been very different. But unfortunately, I did know about it going into it. So sorry. all that to say, I really did enjoy the show. And even for the faults that season 2 had that I don't feel like it had in season 1, I enjoyed season 2 as well. Would you like to talk about some notes?
Yeah, I was actually thinking maybe I start notes and you close the show.
Yeah, I can do that since Arcane was my pick. I'm gonna get some candy real quick. You talk. I'll be back.
Ooh. So just to start the notes, go over it really quickly. You have no idea how badly I want this.
Happy post-Halloween, everybody.
So just to run through really quick, Jinx burned down the last drop in the beginning. We saw her setting fire to Silco's office, which was in the last drop. We saw that the group was going to defend the Hex Gates, and we found out that Maddie was a traitor. I knew I never liked that bitch from the very beginning. I never liked her. There was something wrong about her, and I was right. And then we saw that Mel stops Caitlyn from being killed by Maddie. And then Maddie ended up getting killed, as I said. Karma works in mysterious ways, doesn't it? And then I wrote Jinx and Echo pull up in style. Oh, I was like, what does this mean? The evolved show up. I couldn't, my dyslexia was flipping it. So it was like the show evolved up. I was like, what?
The show evolved as we watched it, which
Yeah.
it did, but
did.
not what you meant to say.
No. And that I wrote down a quote from Jayce. People deserve to choose their own fates, which is what Jayce said. And I really, really like that quote because I think it's actually very correct. And I think people do deserve to choose their own fate. We found out too that Viktor was the one who gave Jayce the arcane gem from the very beginning.
Viktor is the mage.
Yes.
I've been gaslighting you about that for episodes now.
You know, I'd say fuck you for that, but thank you for that.
It occurred to me today. I was like, did Meg know that Viktor's the mage? Because
No.
I've been acting like you don't know.
Mm-mm.
But I could have sworn we talked about it and I told you about it at one point. But the whole time, because when Jayce was in the other world, you were like, Viktor? And I was like, I mean, technically, yes, but you don't know that yet. So I was like, no, it's the mage, Meg.
I completely guessed that was Viktor.
It's because he had a cane, yeah. But
Well,
you were like, it's Viktor. I was like, no, it's the mage. It is Viktor.
Actually
It's
wasn't
Viktor
the
is the mage.
cane that made me think it was Viktor. It was just the fact that Jayce came in, just the way it was, like the figure was. I was like, Viktor? Like, who else could
you
be
weren't
there
wrong.
with Jayce?
I was just aggressively gaslighting you.
It's the one time I really wanted to be gaslit, so thank you for that.
Good. I didn't want to spoil anything. And I
appreciate it.
To myself was like, shit, did Meg know? And she's just not saying anything because we don't talk about it in the episode. But I couldn't remember if you knew or not. So
No.
but yeah, I knew Viktor was the mage the whole time.
I did not. I avoided spoilers like the plague.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was in the Arcane fandom before I ever watched season 2. So I was really involved in like the Arcane fan community. So all the fan theories, all the spoilers, I got them all before I even watched the second season.
That makes sense.
Before we even started our channel, I knew all of this shit. So I've been hoping that I haven't spoiled anything for Meg.
You spoiled nothing. And then my last two notes were that Jayce and Viktor, Romeo and Juliet it.
There are theories that they're still alive, but the writers are like, they're definitely dead. Not on AO3, they're not.
Not on AO3. And that Jinx sacrificed herself to save Vi.
Yeah.
That's what I had for my notes. We lost a lot of people this episode. I said that already, but...
You guys remember when we gave our top 5 favorite characters? Half of them are dead now.
Yep. My only one, I think that's the ones that are alive are Echo and Vi.
Echo and Vi, yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Because mine was Viktor, Jayce, Vi, Echo, and Jinx.
Yeah, same. But my top is Jinx. My favorite character died.
Well, so did mine, babe.
Mine too.
Mine, to be completely fair, got disintegrated into the fabric of the universe. So
yours was Jesus for a while.
Yeah.
You want to start with your notes and close out the show?
I think for the most part, I will just talk about the big stuff, which is mainly, so to speak, I want to talk about Jayce and Viktor for sure. One thing that is interesting in this like look at the world after the Hex Gates, after the war, we see that Savika is on the council, which means that Zaun has finally integrated into Piltover. And for as terrible as this whole thing was, it led to Zaun getting what it always wanted. It's just this was the price it had to pay. Mel returned to Noxus. She also left Piltover because she was on the ships headed to Noxus because she's the leader of Noxus now. We saw that Caitlyn and Vi were together and that Echo very specifically was still alone. Now, I've seen a lot of stuff of people talking about Vi And I want to ask your opinion on this, Meg, on how you feel Vi's story wrapped up. Because a lot of people have been saying that, like, Vi abandons Echo, but there's no indication that they have abandoned one
Yeah,
another.
there's no indication
Echo,
that those two have never spoken again.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is like Echo resides in Zaun, but Vi resides in Piltover. But we've also seen how easy it is to get from one to the other, especially now that they're not at war. I
Yeah.
mean, even in the very first episode of the show, when Vi and them robbed Jayce, they just walked up there into Piltover and then came back down in the same day. So it's not like it takes a long time to travel. So I don't really get where people are drawing that conclusion.
Well, I just mean it's kind of like a two friends who live a town away from each other.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that they don't speak or don't interact or anything like that. They're just not in the same area. We just don't get that part of the story because, maybe the writers just didn't think that piece was important and people can make their own assumptions. But also, they're grieving right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're going through a lot. I mean, these cities had to rebuild. They're destroyed.
Both of them are grieving the loss of Jinx, but in different ways.
Vi has her life now with Caitlyn, and they're trying to figure this out. And Echo's trying to, he's got the firelights.
He's got to rebuild the Undercity.
Yeah. Each have her duties doesn't mean that they don't like each other.
Of all the people from their childhood, they're the only two that the other has.
You got to think about it too, is that sometimes grief and loss can do different things. Is that sometimes being near somebody who you had that childhood with, remembering Jinx in that way, where it's a constant reminder of her, it's painful.
It absolutely is. But how do you feel about Vi's ending? Or Vi's story, better yet, in season 2? Because we know, because we've seen comments about it, a lot of people were not happy with Vi's story in season 2.
So the way Vi's story ended, I am glad to think that she has a chance of some sort of happiness now.
Right.
But at the same time, it is very sad she had to lose all of these people in order to get to this point. She finally, she got what she wanted. She found, what were you mentioning in Vox Machina? It was the part of the story, part of the hero's journey, that the characters get what they want, but the story's not over.
Oh, it's like the
boon?
Yes, like the something, I'll look it up. It's like the something boon. Hold on.
And I think her reconnecting with Jinx was almost that way.
The ultimate boon.
The ultimate boon?
Ultimate boon. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like this was the ultimate boon in the way that Vi finally got these people back in her life. Vander was back for a while. Jinx was back. They had their family back. This is what she wanted. And things just went to shit and she ended up losing them both. And she's experienced so much loss in her life and my heart breaks for her in that way. And she's gone through so much. And I'm happy that Caitlyn did get her shit in gear and got kind of in check again to be able so she could have somebody. But I lean both sides with Vi's story. I think I honestly don't know how to feel about it.
That's very valid.
I'm sad, but yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. How about you?
I think from a screenwriting perspective, it was an interesting choice to take the main protagonist and take them away from the story in that way, because now that we've seen the whole show, but now that we've seen all of season 2, I'm not sure who I would call the protagonist of season 2. It's not Viktor, it's not Mel, maybe Jinx to an extent, but we didn't see Jinx until episode 3.
True, we didn't see her till episode 3, but she had probably the largest change out of everybody, which is a big thing for the protagonist.
It is, but I mean, realistically, every character should have a change, even if it's a really small one. I mean, you could also say that Viktor had a massive change. Several, even.
Yeah, no kidding.
And Caitlyn, I mean, and Jayce as well.
Yeah,
Jayce
Viktor,
went through
Jayce,
a few
Caitlyn,
as well.
she went from being batshit kind of crazy to getting back to who she used to be.
I think it is an interesting choice with Vi specifically to remove her as the primary protagonist. And I don't know if it's because the writers didn't know what to do with her. Because in terms of the greater story of Piltover versus Zaun, she is a low-level player. Because she doesn't really have the influence of the Undercity like Jinx did. And she's not an inventor like Viktor or Jayce. And she's not a mage like Mel was. And she's not, a daughter of a counselor like Caitlyn was. So it is interesting in how they did it, But also, I don't necessarily know that it was the right choice to do so, because I think Vi is one of the driving characters on why people loved this show so much.
Mhm.
Because she was a great female protagonist in season 1, and everybody loved her. I never
Oh,
saw
yeah.
any complaints about Vi. I saw complaints about everyone but Vi, basically. And I'm sure there are some out there, and I'm sure there are people that don't care for her. But the majority of people that I saw were pretty positive about Vi, especially in season 1. I think it is sad that her story ended the way that it did. I agree with you there. And I do agree that, like, it's nice that she has a chance at happiness, but she fought the entire show to get her family back,
She lost it.
only to lose it
Again.
again.
She's lost her family twice.
I don't necessarily think the right answer would have been that, you know, her and Jinx lived happily ever after or whatever, but it does give her this like doomed quality of everything that she does was destined to fail. And that is very sad, because if you think about the other world, the alternate world that Echo visited, you know, Vi died and the world prospered, but she lives here and calamity struck, but it didn't, you know, they survived, they prevailed through it. So I don't really know what the lesson is there that they're trying to impart. It is an interesting choice. I don't hate or love her story. I don't even want to say I'm ambivalent towards it. Ambivalent towards it, not ambivalent.
Ambivalent, yeah.
I think there were things that could have been done much better. And I
Yeah.
do feel like she was sidelined. I agree with that criticism, because I would have rather seen more of Vi than we did of Caitlyn.
Yeah.
I feel like we saw a lot of Caitlyn this season, and I would have much rather spent that time with Vi. Yeah, I think that's it. Because we didn't spend that much time with Mel, but the stuff that we did spend with her was interesting. The Viktor stuff was really important, and the Jayce stuff was really important. And Echo's story was also very important as well. So I don't really know who else I would have cut out for that, but I really think that I personally would have preferred more Vi over Caitlyn. But, you know, what can you do?
Yeah.
So there was that. They ended up together. Echo survived. Echo is the hero of Arcane, man. Without
Yeah.
Echo,
It would
this whole thing would have failed.
would have happened again and again.
Jayce and Viktor. Let's talk about Jayce and Viktor. This will probably be a long conversation, fair warning, because I love those fucking idiots so much. You can read Jayce and Viktor however you want. I choose to read them as soulmates because they are soulmates in my eyes.
Well, in every universe, they're together.
Yeah, Viktor says in all timelines, in all possibilities, which has been the beginning of the descriptions for every single Arcane video since episode 1. In all timelines, in all possibilities, only Jayce can show Viktor the path that he has to take. It when it did that montage of the mage Viktor, the elder Viktor, giving Jayce the gems, it's all of these universes that he tried changing things to see if he could get a different outcome, and it always failed. And it was because the circumstances were never right. And so, you know, there's been a lot of speculation about how many universes has the mage seen. And so there has to be a universe where he let Jayce die in the snow and it still happened. And there had to be a universe where, you know, he saved him, but he didn't give him the gemstone, and Hextech still happened. It still, you know, found its way. But this particular universe with this version of Jayce and Viktor is the only one that we know of that was successful. And there's something really interesting that I saw other people talking about, which was when Jayce fell into the ravine. There's something very poignant about that, about Viktor as the mage, seeing him, his best friend, his partner in everything, with a broken leg, a fucked up leg just like his, having to metaphorically and physically climb his way out of Zaun the same way that Viktor himself did to get to Piltover to make a name for himself. And a lot of people have theorized, because it's kind of hinted at when Jayce kills Viktor the first time. I have to think about which time it was. When he kills Viktor the first time, not the first time he revives him, when he shoots him through the chest in the commune, you can see Jayce glitching in and out. And there are theories that those are the other Jayces from the other realities who fought against killing Viktor. And in a few of those glitches, you can see him running towards Viktor. And so the theory is that in some of these universes, Jayce was unable to kill him and instead went to him and joined the commune, for lack of a better term.
I can see that.
Or was evolved in some way. And there's something interesting too, which I want to know why the writers did this. And all they've said is that everything is intentional, which Meg and I talked about earlier as well. But when Jayce, very early in this episode, remembers killing Viktor, Caitlin asks, all of this ties back to Viktor, doesn't it? And Jayce has like a flash memory of seeing Viktor right before he kills him. In Jayce's memory, Viktor smiles.
Mhm.
But in the actual scene in the show, it's like a look of fright. He does like a frightened face. But when Jayce remembers it, he remembers Viktor smiling, which is really interesting. I want to know what that means, whether it's Jayce deluding himself or
It could be probably deluding himself.
just simply misremembering that scene. I don't necessarily know what the meaning is behind it, but it's interesting.
Everyone remembers an event very differently.
Yeah.
Like no one will ever remember anything the same.
But it's interesting, though, that of all the things he chooses to remember Viktor is happy to see him instead of afraid of seeing him.
He's gaslighting himself.
He is so gaslighting himself. But Jayce and Viktor, to me, are romantic soulmates, platonic soulmates, whatever you want to call them. They are soulmates because they are inextricably bound. They are two sides of the same coin. One does not exist without the other. And their story is my favorite story in the whole show. The dynamic, I love Powder and Jinx and Vi. I love their dynamic, but I am very partial to Jayce and Viktor because I think there is something really, really sweet about doomed soulmates, which is what they are. Because it's so interesting. Viktor gives Jayce the chance to leave, and Jayce chooses to stay with him. And it's because Jayce can't live without Viktor.
Yeah.
He's never really been able to. Not since he met him. I was excited for this episode just for that scene with the two of them because I love that scene so much. And the first time I watched it, it did make me cry. Him saying, like, there's beauty in imperfections. You always wanted to fix the things that you thought were wrong with you, but they just made you who you were. He says something where he says it's an inseparable, he basically says, like, all the things that were wrong with you made everything that I admired about you. So all of your faults were the things that I admired most. Come on.
It's right there.
On. And then, of course, that end shot of them forehead to forehead, arms clasped and bound. People have slowed that scene down and looked at it. Viktor is rubbing Jayce's wrist, like soothing him, and Jayce is playing with his hair when they disapparate. But also when they do, they make the shape of a butterfly, which is why I've been pointing out the butterfly every single time we've seen it.
Oh.
Yeah. I love them.
I do too.
But they could be alive, and in my head, they totally are.
How's that gaslighting going?
Hey, I'll tell you what, there's some really good fan theories about how they survived.
I'll have to check those out.
I think those are my notes on Arcane.
That's it?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
No. I think, as sad as it is, I'm ready to say goodbye.
I'm so sad.
Allie, do you want to close the show?
Meg and I will sign off here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you guys for watching along with us. To everyone on Patreon, thank you for joining so that you guys could hang out with us and watch with us. We've really loved having every single person who's come along this journey with us. Thank you guys for correcting us on how to say singed. I still think singed sounds better, personally. That's just me.
Instead of singed.
Singed, and you will notice that I just call him simply the doctor because I hate saying singed because I think it sounds stupid. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Meg and I are gonna sign off here. You guys can check us out next week for the Mighty Nine. And after that, Meg and I are probably gonna finish up Mighty Nine all through December, through the end of the year. We'll probably take a break during the holidays and my birthday. Yes, probably take a break during that time. And then we'll come back hopefully first week of January with some new stuff. Should we tell them what we're thinking of doing, Meg, or should we save it?
I think we save it.
Okay. Meg and I do have another show picked out. We have another project in mind before we get to Vox Machina, so we'll see. But then Vox Machina, hopefully in January. As of the day that we're recording this, it hasn't been announced when the release date for Vox Machina Season 4 is going to be, but trust, when it comes out, we'll be on it. But Meg and I will sign off here for the night. You guys can check us out on Patreon. The link is in the bio of this video and in our channel bio. We will see you guys in the Mighty 9 next week.
Yeah.
Don't know when the episodes are going to come out, so it might be Friday and it might be Saturday. We'll figure it out. But yeah, for the last time for Arcane, bye.
Bye.